Blake Swihart will stand in now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he's such a young player, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2. The Braves coming up. You're watching. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Matty, if we see anything like he did in his last start, where he had 20 strikeouts, we're going to be in store for a great one.
Ender Inciarte will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
That misses, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. Ortiz is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Freddie Freeman steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Swihart has it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Down. Rusney Castillo will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Bourne is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, David Price, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now, and he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Mookie Betts will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bourne is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he is in there.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Hit hard towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high-fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third is Bogaerts heading for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Markakis there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score. Adonis Garcia will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Nick Markakis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Tyler Flowers gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Braves are set down 1. Dustin Pedroia is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
You want to talk about throwing a pitcher out of his rhythm? This is the first pitch of the inning, and no one's going to run this thing down. So when the dust settles, this turns into a leadoff triple.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Alexi Agondo is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis on the run, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 8-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. Mookie Betts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a two-run shot.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
This is in the air out to right field. Markakis moving to his left. One away. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. First offering on its way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Pablo Sandoval will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bourne. 2 down. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Drilled on the ground to short. Ibar with a great stop. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. But a big Michael Bourne will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. A.J. Pierzynski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And another foul ball. Price gets his sign. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Shea Simmons is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Rusney Castillo